Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? It is a surprisingly good day. It didn't start off that way. If anyone saw my Twitter this morning, you'll see that the car I was borrowing from my dad while mine was in the shop had to be towed because it wouldn't start at the gas station. So yeah, I was like an hour and a half late for work, and that was fun. On the bright side, I got my car back. It was $600 lighter. And my dad got his car back, and it starts now because of something that he figured out. So that all turned out fine. Because I've only had my car for less than 2 months, my dad pitched a fit at the dealer, and they wrote us a check for $160. So I got some of my money back on this whole endeavor. And yeah. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, so that's okay. But then today just kept getting a little better. My wife got a raise, and E3 Nintendo stuff was going on, and everything they announced was freaking amazing. And I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money for everything coming out. It's driving me crazy. And it seems like everything's coming out in like really short spans of each other. Like, I mean, Mario Odyssey's coming out in October. There's like 6 games coming out next freaking week, one of which is Crash, which I have pre-ordered, which I will be playing on the RetroCade because it counts. Remakes count. I can't buy all the games that I want. That's what I get for being a married father streamer who actually takes the needs of my family above my hobby. All these bad habits, living indoors and eating food. Gotta break those someday. But, anyway. I am sorry I didn't stream last night. Stuff came up, family related, that by the time it was resolved, I was in no mood to be entertaining. So I didn't stream last night, but I'm feeling a lot better today, even with the whole car fiasco this morning. And, yeah. We're going to play Spyro. We're going to finish Spyro today, because we are in Nasty Nork's world. So we're going to finish that up, and then, Zero's playable? Oh, nice. Nice. I downloaded the story demo for that. I haven't played it yet, so I'm going to do that after the stream. But, heck, I may switch over to the stream on the PS4 and just stream that. Who knows? Maybe I might be crazy today. Who knows? But, finishing up Spyro tonight. Whether or not we move on to Spyro 2 depends on how much time is left in the stream. We will probably move on to Spyro 2 next week in that sense. Because I need something to fill the time before switching over to Crash. I do plan on playing the Crash Insane Trilogy as part of the RetroCade. Because, like I said just a moment ago, remakes count. Because it's still a retro game. It's just got a new coat of paint on it. And, because I've played remakes on the RetroCade before. Think of it as like a RetroCade Plus. But, yeah, I've already got it downloaded, Jinx. I will be checking that out afterwards. Train of thought. Tomorrow is going to be Mega Man X2. I will be labeling it as the X Collection, but I will not be playing the one from the X Collection because it seems like those two games, like X1 and X2, really have some graphical issues because of their conversion on my PS3. So X2 will be emulated tomorrow, but that really doesn't matter. Thursday, Friday is going to be Ukulele. I am really, really hoping that when I go to turn my PS4 on and pop Ukulele in, that it updates. There is an update on the way for Ukulele that fixes camera issues, adds extra options, adds things like reducing the volume of the jabber speak, which never bothered me because I love that stuff. But basically, it's just a big old patch that's supposed to address a lot of issues with the game, and I'm looking forward to it because I think the game's pretty solid as it is, but these issues that they fixed appeal to me with the refinement and the polish. It just... Granted, some of this polish probably should have been there before they shipped, but that's an argument for another day. But I'm really hoping that this pops before I start on Thursday. If it doesn't, we'll just continue onward, and when it does pop, we'll enjoy it from that point on. But, yeah. And then Saturday will continue to be either Mario Kart, or I may switch to something else multiplayer on Wii, or... We'll see. The Mario Kart part is still going to be what I'm officially putting on the schedule, but it's kind of up in the air right now, because I'm trying to figure out what to do with Saturdays, because a lot of people aren't available for multiplayer stuff right now. So... But that's what I've got going on. Any day this week, I should be getting the Time Man and Oil Man expansions for the Mega Man board game. It's a single expansion. It's just both Time Man and Oil Man included. On that front, I will be adding them to the Tabletop Sim mod as soon as I get it in my hands. It's shipping to the office, which is the scanner I use to put the mod together anyway, so things should be consistent and fairly quick to put together. All that's left after that is the boss pack that lets you modify your action deck. And... excuse me. Roll Proto Man and Rush as playable characters, as well as 7 alternate Mega Man playable characters. So that is going to be a slow process, because I'm probably going to end up getting one piece at a time in order to pull it off. Unless anyone feels that they would like to donate to help expedite the process. Let me try and not stumble through my big words. But, that seems like a pretty good day, Majinx. My day started off crappy, but it got better. It got better. Yeah. Here we are with a derailed train of thought again. So yeah, I mean, if donations happen, it will expedite the process of me putting this mod together. If they don't happen, it will still happen, but I will take my time with it. At this point, once I get the Oil Man and Time Man expansion, I will probably just buy one piece at a time, like I said. So, it'll just be a thing, and it's ongoing, and you know what? I'm okay with it. Probably not going to order the next piece until after August, though, because of the car fiasco. It had to come out of some of my travel funds, and those travel funds are for Steve's wedding that I am the best man in, and I need to be there for that. So I'm going to be spending a little bit of time playing catch-up on those funds, and as such, I am sacrificing my ability to work on this project. So, long story short, if donations don't happen, we're not going to see another expansion after Time Man and Oil Man until after August. So, that's all of that. I'm done rambling. If you've heard enough of me, yeah, that happens. Let's play the game! Oh, I gotta turn my TV up a little. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, there's... I actually think the Mario and Rabbids game looks really good. Demon, thank you for the host. Kind sir, you are a scholar and a gentleman. Or maybe you're not, I don't care. Thank you for the host. How you doing, Demon? But yeah, my thoughts on the Mario and Rabbids game is I think it looks really good, actually. I was not expecting it to be a tactical strategy game, but I kind of like where they've gone with it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, when it comes to strategy games and tactics games, I'm usually not the biggest fan. I occasionally enjoy like the first few missions of a Disgaea, and I find it a little bit hard to play other ones. Like, I want to get Disgaea 5 on Switch. That is a definite. I actually like 5 a lot better than other Disgaeas because that one kind of eases you into the game mechanics. It doesn't just say, hey, here's a game, figure everything out, like the other Disgaeas do. Or I feel they do. But, The Mario and Rabbids game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun with the fact that it's not tile-based, it's real-time, or not real-time, but, how would you put that? Just not tile-based movement. I really don't know how I would put that otherwise. And I mean, when done properly, the Rabbids are kind of funny. I thought they were really interesting in the first Rayman game with them. The Raving Rabbids game on Wii. Oddly enough, I owned that game before I owned a Wii. But, getting some lag? From me? Like, am I out of sync, or is just the game... like, everything's kind of lagging a bit? I'm not dropping any frames, according to OBS, so... if things are out of sync, there was some weirdness that happened with some of my OBS settings today. But yeah, I thought Nintendo's announcements today were amazing and just spot on. Like, holy crap, 2 Metroid announcements. And not just any Metroid announcements, like good Metroid announcements.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Nasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my North boots if I were him.
I'm out of sync by a second or two, huh? Let me see. 700 there. Okay. I have reset the various delay settings. So we'll see if that helps. Yeah. Everything that Nintendo did today was just amazing. Mario Odyssey is looking to be flat out super fun, and I want it, and it's not October yet. Why is it not October yet? Bring me October! And the new Kirby looks flat out amazing. DP, let me know if I'm out of sync for any reason, because Majinx was experiencing some, and I'm just trying to find out if it's universal or if it could be Twitch. But also, welcome. What was on June 30th? It was, Oh, what was... Oh, the Zelda DLC. Yes, we're gonna have to go back to Zelda at the end of June. Abso-freaking-lutely, we're gonna have to go back to Zelda. Hey-oh! Stop that. Oh, and the Crash Insane Trilogy, which I have pre-ordered. So I don't have it paid off yet, but I have a pre-order down on it. Because my wife grew up with those games, so she's really excited for that. And if my wife wants it, of course I'm going to get it. Of course I'm going to get it. But yeah, I'll be playing that. Just stop with the TNTs. Oh my goodness. That was dumb. Okay. Can I push you, maybe? No, I think I have to go after that a different way. But, do I appear to be out of sync for anybody else? Because I'm getting paranoid now that nobody said anything. And if I'm out of sync, I need to possibly figure out why. Because with everything I see on my settings, I shouldn't be out of sync. You are in your underwear. Seem fine there? Okay, thank you, DP. I feel a little better now. Let's not slide off the edge. Spyro, that would be a bad idea. I actually think I may get Skyrim on Switch just to give it a proper go. Like, first off, it's going to have all the DLC, and a lot of the DLC interests me, but I don't have it on Steam. And yes, the AM2R plug makes so much more sense now. And I'm really interested in seeing which remake is better overall. I mean, Nintendo's remake is going to be good. There's no doubt in my mind that it'll be good. But will it be better? Is what I'm concerned about. Like, which one will I get more entertainment out of? I will obviously get entertainment out of either one. But which one will be superior? But, oh god, just talking like milliseconds, yeah. That's usually an acceptable thing for me. I don't have the time to sit here and record myself and figure out exactly how many frames I'm off and adjust accordingly. So I get it as close as I possibly can. Ow! So if it's that close for you, and DP thinks it's fine, I think we're gonna be good. I think we're good. But yeah, the new Zelda amiibos as well. Good lord. I mean, I still don't have the official actual amiibos because I use the cards. But I want an Urbosa really bad because Urbosa's my freaking favorite out of all the Guardians.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. Well, what I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Jerk. Okay, Rivali's alright. But he is absolutely the lowest on my Guardian appreciation top 4 list. What have we got here? 400. But I do have all the dragons. Wouldn't mind getting Sparks back. Yeah, if a Cass amiibo doesn't happen, I will be sorely disappointed. But I mean, also, if they add the update for the Cass amiibo and just haven't announced yet, it's going to be found and faked, and I could make a card of it. I got Sparks back. But yeah, I mean, everything, every little thing that came out of Nintendo today, my gosh. This is why they are my favorite of the three companies. And the Mario and Luigi remake, I mean, good God, why can't I just print money? And I'll tell you right now, I have never had more drive to try and figure out a way to afford that 3DS capture card. 'Cause, I mean, between that and Metroid, and just the Pokemon stuff, everything else I've always wanted to do on 3DS anyway. It just... anything and everything is now pointing to where that needs to be the next big purchase I make for the stream. Considering the nature of the multiplayer, my assumption is yes. The Kirby stuff will be local. That is my guess. If they prove me wrong, great! An online multiplayer Kirby game would be fan-freaking-tastic. I hope they prove me wrong, in all honesty. But if it doesn't happen, it kind of makes sense with what Kirby is, so... I won't be upset one way or the other. Made it! Oh, I didn't see those amiibo. See, this is the problem I get for trying to watch it work. I actually have to use the exit in order for it to count, don't I? Probably. Probably. That's okay. It won't be too hard getting back. How did I kill this thing? And how did it damage me? I think that's how Sparks got hurt. Just what? Oh, it will? I have Boo. Now I have one more reason to get that game. As if I needed more reasons. Ah, that was dumb. Yeah, I got everything in the level, but the next one didn't open, so I think I have to take the exit. One up! Ow. So we're just going to try and power through the stage here. See, I don't have Zero Suit Samus, but I've got regular Samus. I love that they're retroactively adding certain amiibo support, because that means the ones I have are far more valuable. I mean, since I don't have Smash Brothers anymore, okay, since I don't have it on the Wii U anymore, the usefulness of my amiibos has just plummeted. Really? If Prime 4 is not being developed by Retro, that is moderately concerning. I mean, I'm still excited for it, but if it's not Retro, will it be as good as the others? I mean, I'm sure it'll be enjoyable, but that could be a defining factor in the quality of the game. Face full of barrel. Led by the same producer? Okay. That's not as bad then. See, now, I enjoyed all of the Lords of Shadow games. Every single one of them. So that will probably be a good thing. Hey now, you're an all-star. Okay, the fact that Shadow of the Colossus is getting remade was fairly interesting to see. I've never finished that game, but I've given it a lot of time before. I think I made it to like Colossus 7. But I mean, that's going to be interesting, and that's going to make a lot of people happy, because that game, at least in my circle of friends, has been influential for several of them. And yes, I have friends before DP says anything. Draco, what do you want? We're such a troublemaker. Return home. Now, open the next stage for me. Okay, I will say though, Terry Crews in freaking Crackdown 3. I love Crackdown. It was one of the reasons I enjoyed my Xbox 360. It is still one of the reasons I own an Xbox 360. The one that I originally played Crackdown on is no longer in my possession. The one I own now is my second Xbox 360, because I traded it at one point because we weren't using it, and then I was like, you know, that was wrong. But Crackdown is still a game I will go back to. Same with Crackdown 2. The fact that Terry Crews is in Crackdown 3 makes me super freaking happy. When did I say Terry Crews scares me? I love Terry Crews. I loved the Old Spice commercials when I first started getting introduced to him as a actor-comedian. And actually, I came to have... Oh, didn't even notice the gap there. I came to have a really good appreciation for Terry Crews as a person when he ended up voicing a character in one of the better VeggieTale movies. Like the VeggieTale movie where Larry, Bob, and a couple others, I think it was Pops, I don't remember. Anyway, the VeggieTale movie where they're like old singers, and this mean old onion wants to tear down a park to make I think a shopping mall. Terry Crews played the mean old onion. And it was really cool because I had never heard him do any kind of voiceover work before, and I honestly didn't know it was him until I looked him up, and then all I could hear was properly Terry Crews. I am one of those people, Majinx. Beyond Good and Evil is another one of my absolute favorite games. So seeing the second one being announced is super freaking awesome.
Thank you for releasing me.
I will say though, I feel the trailer was a bit excessive on the F-bombs. Just because I thought it took away from what the script could have been. It felt a lot like it was F-bomb filler. Now, I mean, I understand it's part of language, and people do that a lot nowadays, and heck, even I've said a thing or two I'm not proud of because of things, but I feel like they used the F-bomb too much in that trailer, and it took away from what could have been much better writing. But the detail of the characters and the situation going on, and it was a gorgeous trailer nonetheless. Writing could have been a little better, but the trailer itself was beautiful, and I cannot wait for that game. Freaking lightning lookout. Yeah, pretty sure some F-bombs dropped that day too. It happens. I mean, I am fairly excited for that Rabid game. It looks decent.
Be on the lookout for North Commando, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
I said it once. Eh. I'm sure there's been other reasons F-bombs have dropped. I agree with you there, DP. It was a lot better than people were expecting, including myself. When the first leaks started happening, I was a bit worrisome. I was like, oh, this is going to be nothing but like a stupid shooter or something that isn't going to feel inherently Mario, and it's going to suck, and then they did something that actually looks decent. Now, I've already seen some comics online of Mario and Rayman's like, oh yeah, I've got so many characters that would be a great fit for a crossover game, and Mario's like, I was talking to that guy, pointing to a rabbit behind him. I'm like, okay, I understand people hear Rabbids and they think Rayman needs to be involved, but that's just because the Rabbids were in the first game. Like, their first game was a Rayman game. Mario first-person shooter was a legitimate concern, yes. But, where am I going with this? The Rabbids were established early on as being from somewhere else. So the fact that they're in Mario's world now doesn't mean that Rayman has to be there, because they originally invaded Rayman's world. And then for a little while there, they were in our own world. I mean, they established it as canon that Rabbids are just from somewhere else. Oh, I know what to do here. So anyone that says that Rabbids absolutely have to be Rayman related, me personally, they're wrong. That worked out well. Let's do it again! Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the Spider-Man gameplay, because I haven't yet. Yeah, Demon, yeah, you're right. They are the video game equivalent of Minions. And I think that initially that was a bad thing, but I think they're starting to come into their own properly with this Mario game, which is a weird thing to say, but I think it holds up. Is there any chests or anything still up there? I don't see anything. So we press onward. Hey! And we backtrack and kill some rats. I mean, I love E3, but at the same time I hate it. I love it because so many amazing things get announced, and it's fun to watch what is coming out and what we're getting and what people are doing, and just all the new game announcements are fun and exciting. It sucks because my wallet sits there and cries. Okay, those guys shoot straight. These guys do not shoot straight. They are not straight shooters. They are wave shooters. Yeah, and Spider-Man being developed by Insomniac makes me feel really good, because Insomniac has a really good track record. I mean, come on. Crash. Spyro. Ratchet and Clank. I'm missing 9. 9? Where are they at? No, that was Naughty Dog. You're right. How did I... Yeah. I got him mixed up with Naughty Dog there for a second. Partially probably due to the fact that they had such good relationships with each other's companies that they had cameo stuff going on. But... mistakes were made. We deal with the consequences and we move on. No! Okay. 9. Where on earth am I missing 9? Stop that. Oh, lordy. Come on. Found him. Cool. That was fairly easy to miss, so that's not too bad. Okay. Sparks is gold again. Let's go! I mean, we are playing a quality Insomniac game right now. I just have a tendency to suck at it. Oh, I'll be sure to check it out. Don't worry. Nasty Nork! Alright, nasty. Let's do this thing. Excuse me first. 500 in here? Are you kidding me? Hey. Hey, you stop that. I was not trying to stand on the fireworks. It's just kind of how it worked out. Yarg. Take that! You butt! Okay. Well, maybe I use it here? Yep. Get back here, you rascal! Half of this boss fight is chasing down runner enemies. Just really? That's what I gotta put up with now? Okay, I don't see any other locks. Come on down to my level, nasty. Really? I gotta chase you down now? Well, then I might as well take the time to clear the gems out. You know what? Let's do that from a slightly safer angle, shall we? So far, so good. Wouldn't mind a little health refill on the Spark Man, but... Get your froggy butt back here. Oh, saved it. Okay. Ugh. I seriously didn't save it that time. Really? Bite me! No, pick up the key. Come on. You gotta be like that. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Gotcha! Okay. So I think if I survive this run and I jump right at the end, I should be fine. Because that platform was elevated just enough for me to hit it like a wall. Oh, screwed it up. Did it again, but I saved it. Whoop, didn't save that one. Also, he better drop 125 gems. Don't really see why I'm going all the way through this track when I can just do this. Coco. I am not sure what that is. Get back here, you dumb frog. Oh, that Coco. I forgot about her. So you can tell how often I play the Crash games. Yeah, I'm gonna try flaming him next. What is he doing? Like, seriously, what did he... She's playable in the regular levels now? Is that a good thing? Oh, such hatred. Yeah, Adam West passing away was really, really sucky. I hate you, I hate you. The bane of my existence. Oh, because of how bad the player was. Okay. Yeah, the player makes all the difference. Which means DP's gonna have a hard time watching my play. Got him! Well, that's kind of neat. Whoa! No, the platforms really are shrinking in the wall.
You're toast, boy.
Gotcha, bitch.
Sorry I took so long. Kind of forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Ganor?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I still got some trade. You know?
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Yeah. Most anticlimactic ending cutscene ever. Okay, maybe not, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. So we did it! I just gotta wait through this part. Ugh. But yeah, lots of good things happening in the near future with video games. The fact that Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 is coming out soon. And just everything else that's... By the time 2017 is over, there are going to be like 20 some odd games that I want to get. And by the time I get them, they'll no longer be relevant to stream because no one's going to care anymore. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Clancy Brown, I knew I recognized that name. That's the guy that plays Mr. Krabs. Jamie Allcroft, Michael Connor. Carlos Alcaraz, however you pronounce his last name. He was that one guy from Reno 911. Yeah, I know things. I think this was one of his first gigs. A few Norks, but no sheep. Magnus, how'd you get captured again?
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will not open until you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
That didn't take long. Nasty's loot. I was gonna say, you better let me in. I worked hard for this. We got 2,000 treasure to get here. Oh, nuts. Okay. I can fly here. Kind of. Can't gain any altitude. It just means I need to find, I think. Yeah, I can't gain altitude. Oh, but I can... Okay, never mind. Seems like there are some control restrictions in certain areas. It's either that or the game's just being weird? Okay, starting to think the game's just being weird. Okay, no, there's a max altitude, and I can't. Okay. Got it. I can't fly any higher than a certain point unless I start off higher. Where is he? I'm faster on foot. That's weird. I don't like this. Screw it. Come back for him. Come on, I was right there. More altitude, but more gems, huh? Huh. Well, that's a neat concept. Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. That is fine by me. And gems. Another key! Hooray! Okay, let's see. I should be able to get over here now. You! Why you gotta suck so bad, huh? Alright. That's better. You know, I'm starting to think that it is altitude based. My starting altitude determines what my max is. I could be wrong. In fact, it's entirely possible. Got him. Where did that one go? I think it went right there. Yep, cool. Oh boy. Another high-flying freak with a key. Because that's what I wanted to do today. Let's chase this guy over and over. There we go. That takes care of that. I can get up here now. I missed. I'm missing terribly. Seriously. Light. Thank you. Okay, come on. I wanted to land and get turned around that way, but it didn't happen. Okay. Now, retracing some steps. There was just a single 10 locked behind that last door. Really? 'Cause I'm not even halfway done here. Okay, that's a little better. $25s everywhere. Okay, let's let that catch up and see where we're at. Seriously, we're not there yet? 10 more? There's only 10 more? That's gotta be a yellow I missed. It's gotta be a yellow I missed. This field here had some in it. That's how it happens sometimes, DP. I missed somewhere. I blew up a chest? I see it. I see it. Behold the twinkle. Done.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Ganasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the Dragon World, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my Dragon days butting heads with Nasty Mork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
No! But that's Spyro! They can officially call it done. Like, completely done skis. Considering the time, I don't think it's worth starting the second one tonight. We'll start it next week. On Monday, Tuesday. And we will use the next couple of Spyro games to fill the time between now and Crash Bandicoot. So once Crash comes out, we're going to have a RetroCade Plus, because it's going to be a retro game, but with a new coat of paint. And, yeah, we'll play that. But next Monday and Tuesday will be that. Tomorrow, Mega Man X2. And even though it will say X Collection, it will technically be emulated because I don't want to deal with the graphical issues of the conversion. And then Thursday, Friday, we're going to be starting Ukulele. And I really, really, really hope the purple and green patch pops before Thursday night. Excuse me. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. If the patch doesn't pop, then, we'll just play something else. Not a fan of Spyro, DP? Back and play other games. I play other games. But yeah. And considering this is the only chapter that hasn't been uploaded yet, this one will be on YouTube, and then I'll consolidate it into a playlist. So if you missed any episode of this playthrough, you can go back and watch my idiocy in its entirety. Majinx Ukulele is getting a patch that improves camera usage, fixes some bugs, takes care of some options people have been requesting, and for the most part it just looks like it's the polished patch that everyone's been waiting for. So but yeah, it's beautiful. It's 120%. It's done. It is complete. So that is that. We'll play Spyro 2 next week in order to fill the gap between now and Crash. Once Crash comes out, the RetroCade is pulling a hard stop on Spyro and letting Crash take over. You know, like I do. And we'll continue with the Mega Man X series on Wednesdays, hopefully filling the gap between now and the Legacy Collection 2. And then Ukulele isn't really filling a gap to a release. It's just something I've been wanting to play on stream. I've played it a bit personally, and now I think it's ready to stream. And then Saturday will continue being Mario Kart or something else multiplayer. We'll see how things go. And with that, yeah. At some point this week, I'm going to get that Time Man and Oil Man expansion for the board game. So if you have Tabletop Sim and you follow my Mega Man board game mod, that will have an expansion to it very soon. And until then, I'll be just... I've updated a couple of my other mods recently. Pokemon Master Trainer HD is now scripted to sort out the chips. And Donkey Kong, the board game, has 3D pieces now. So it looks a little better. So I'm just trying to find ways to fill the time. But at this point, I'm just rambling about silly little things. If nothing else, keep an eye on Twitter per usual for announcements and updates. And as always, thank you for playing, and I'll see you next game. Bye-bye!